and there are three: peer review, formal review, and there is a one more review. We can call it as walkthrough. Okay. So peer review, we have different types of names. We can call it as peer review or desk check, or we can call it as buddy check. Okay, peer review, desk check, buddy check, or we can call it as informal review. Okay, so this is peer review. Next one, formal review, and we can call it as inspection. And the third one is walkthrough, or we can call it as semi-formal review. Semi-formal review. Okay, so these are the reviews are there. So in this particular test case review concept. Okay, so before starting this reviews, first of all, I'm going to explain what is review. First of all, what is review? What is mean by review? Guys, what do you mean by review?
Review is nothing but a checking, sir.
So I'm going to provide what is mean by review. So confirming whether the deliverable is correctly developed according to the okay. See, whatever the requirements the client has provided for that particular requirement, we have properly created the test cases or not. So that is the reason we are going to perform these review concepts. Okay. So review is nothing but a confirming whether the deliverable is correctly developed according to the inputs or specification. Inputs or specification is nothing but a requirement, guys. Okay. So now test case review. Okay. So what is mean by test case review? Test case review is nothing but a test case review is a process of checking the below items. Process of checking the below things. So these things we need to verify in the test case review concept. First of all, we need to verify test coverage. We have covered all the test cases or not for that particular requirement. Missing test cases. If is there any test cases are missing for that particular requirement, we need to review. And invalid test cases. Okay, you guys are writing the test cases, those are not valid test cases. Okay, those things we need to find out in the in test cases review. Okay, so invalid test cases, I'm going to provide some examples. Just a second, I'm providing the points like this. Okay, so in 3.1, what is the invalid test cases means? Test steps are not in sequence. Okay, test steps are not in sequence. Test description is not clear. Okay, so test description, or we can call it as, we have another name, objective. In the Jira tool we have seen objective. Okay, that is not clear. And expected results are not clearly defined. Expected results are not clearly defined. Test data preparation issues. Okay, while you guys are creating the test data preparation, we are facing some of the issues. See here, test coverage. Coverage means nothing but a whatever the requirement they have provided for that particular requirement. You guys are covered all the scenarios or not. We need to verify. Okay, for suppose if you guys are written the test cases, those test cases, any test cases are missing. For suppose if there is a one requirement is there, for that particular requirement we can able to write 10 to 15 test cases, but you guys are written 7 or 8 test cases. That means you guys are missing some of the test cases. Okay, those test cases we need to find out, or otherwise if there is a one requirement is there, so for that requirement you did not write any test cases. Okay, those are also comes under missing test cases for that particular requirement. Okay, now comes under invalid test case. Invalid test cases means you guys are, you mention test steps are not in sequence. Test steps are not in sequence. That means, so if you guys are writing the test cases, okay, so we are mentioning steps. You guys are remember in the test cases we have test steps. So those test steps how we are going to write? So step 1, step 2, like this. For suppose I am giving an example. Okay, so here I have a like, so if I'm going to take one module, okay, so these are the 3 modules. I can say this is a search module and this is a results module and this is a add to cart. Okay, now you guys are written the test cases. While first steps you have written, I'm going to search something here. After searching, the result should be displayed in this page. So you mention the step, second step is here. Okay, and third step, you guys are written like this. You guys are writing the steps like this. Here what is happening? Whenever we have searching something, that should be redirecting to results page. Okay, so instead of results page, you guys are writing add to cart. Okay, from add to cart, you guys are writing so results page. Okay, this sequence is not correct. Okay, while reviewing test cases, you guys need to find out the sequence is correct or not. Why we need to review these test cases means, see, if I'm the tester, I have written some test cases, I'm giving it to someone else. Okay, test cases execution will be done by someone else, not you. Okay, who are created test cases, sometimes those persons only they are going to execute, sometimes some other persons are going to execute. Okay, so that is the reason what we need to do, we need to review the test cases. Okay, if this is the way, if I am searching here, I'm writing the test cases from 3 of you, one person is going to execute the test cases. You guys are searching something, so the page is redirecting to results page. But in the steps, I mentioned add to cart page. Okay, now you guys are thinking this is a wrong. The application flow is not working properly. You guys are going to write the defects. Okay, so that is the reason if you guys are performing reviews, in the reviews only, you guys are going to find out the sequence is not correct. As per the functionality, the sequence should be like this. Okay, now you guys are going to change the sequence order. Okay, while reviewing the test cases, we need to verify the test step sequence are correctly mentioned or not. And after that, test description or object is clear. Okay, we need to verify if there is a test description. I'm going to write the test description like just to verify, okay, search functionality, or otherwise I am going to provide to verify login functionality with valid data. Okay, this is a correct description. If I am going to write something else to verify login functionality with invalid data. Again, you guys are going to mention to verify login functionality with invalid data. Okay, invalid data means we don't know exactly what is the data we are going to enter. So you need to mention in this place. So I'm going to mention like special characters. Okay. And here invalid data, I'm going to mention. So there is a numerics. Okay. You guys need to be very clear. So while writing the test description, what you guys are going to test on that particular functionality. Okay. So this is the way we need to verify the test description or objective is clear or not. We need to verify. And also expected results are not clearly defined. Okay. So expected results means nothing but if you guys are clicking on this login functionality with valid data, what is your expectation? Your expectation should be user successfully login, or otherwise we mention whenever user is providing valid username and valid password, then click on login button. The page should be redirected to inbox page, or we can call it as home page. Okay, if you guys are writing something else, if you don't know, so where the application need to redirect, then we are unable to write properly, or otherwise if there is any error message should be displayed, we don't know exactly what is the error message it is showing. Okay, so you guys need to mention like, so error message should be displayed or pop-up message should be displayed. Pop-up message should be displayed. Like, if you don't know, you can put like this. After that, while executing, what is the error message? It is coming on the application. That error message you guys need to mention in the inverted commas. Okay, if you don't know what is the error message, so you cannot assume that particular error message. So error message should be like this. Don't assume. Okay, if he doesn't know, see in the requirement, sometimes they are going to provide what is the error message, how the error message should be displayed, they are going to provide in the requirement. Sometimes they are not providing the requirement, the error message. So in that time, what is the error message it is showing in the application? So that error message you guys need to put in the expected results. But don't assume. See, this is the error message. If you guys are putting some error message like what we can call it as, you guys are your assumption is like please enter a valid username, valid password. Maybe that is correct or not. Okay, so if you guys are mention the error message, someone else executing the test case, okay, that error message in the application error message, both are not matching. Now you guys are going to write the defects. Those defects we can simply call it as those are invalid defects. So that is the reason while you guys are doing anything. So first of all, you guys need to understand the requirement. What is the expected results they mention? That particular expected results only you need to mention in that particular column, expected results column. Okay. And next one, test data preparation issues. Okay, test data preparation issues means you guys can see here I mentioned to verify login functionality with special characters. When I mention special characters, then data should be special characters only. Okay, the data, whatever the data you guys are mentioned in the description, that data only you need to provide in the test data column. Okay, so I think you guys are prepared lot of test cases. You guys are doing lot of mistakes. You guys are putting the description is something else, but you guys are mentioned the test data is something else. Okay, I have reviewed your test cases. I think 2 or 3 times I have reviewed the test cases. Whatever the data you guys are mentioned here. So to verify login functionality with special characters, you mention special characters. That data should be also special characters. You guys are mentioned numerics. The data should be numerics. So this is the way we guys need to review our test cases. You guys are clear? Guys, as of now, anybody have any questions?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain. So in my project, test case review process in my project. Okay. So in my current project, what is the test cases review project is like this. So step 1, based on the work allocation, testers will create test cases. Okay, so for me they are going to assign some task. Okay, so based on the task I'm going to create the test cases. After creating the test cases, okay, after creation of the test cases, testers will send test cases to team lead for peer review. Okay. Now I'm sending whatever the test cases I have written. So those test cases will be sharing with my team lead for review purpose. Okay. Now step 3, our team lead will assign peer review, peer reviewer, and peer reviewer will go through the test cases to find any discrepancies, in test cases. Okay, see, first of all, I'm sending my test cases to my team lead. My team lead will assign to my colleagues. Okay, here peer reviewer is nothing but a, guys, peer is nothing but a colleague. We can call it as peer reviewer. Okay, I'm assigning to my team lead. My team lead will assign to peer reviewer. Within the team members, he was going to assign one person. Okay, now what he was doing, he was reviewing the test cases and find out any issues on that test cases. After find out the test cases review, test cases, a peer reviewer will send list of review comments. Okay, list of review comments to team lead and author. Of the test cases in a email. Okay, so after find out the issues, the team lead, the peer reviewer, what he was doing, he was creating one list of review comments, and those review comments will be sharing with team lead and author. Okay, I'm the author. There is a one, my team lead is there. So he was sharing with the team lead and author in email format. Okay, now author, what he need to do? Author will update the test cases according to review comments. Okay, so I think you guys have prepared some test cases. After that, I have reviewed your test cases, and after that, I have mentioned you guys need to modify. These are the test cases. Okay. After that, you guys are modifying your test cases. You guys are remember or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, author will update the test cases according to review comments. After that, now author will send latest version of the test cases to BA or dev team to give test sign off after formal review. After formal review. Okay. So once our updates are completed, then we are going to send our test cases with BA or dev team for formal review. Okay. Now the BA team or dev team, BA or dev team will go through the test cases to find any discrepancies in test cases. Okay, so they are also going to find out some discrepancies in our test cases. Now, BA or dev team will send review comments to the author. Okay. Now test case. Now author will update test cases as per the review comments and send to BA or dev to final review and sign off. Okay. After updating the test cases, again the BA will the tester will send the test cases to BA team and dev team for final review and also sign off purpose. Now BA or dev team will provide test case design sign off. Test case design sign off. Okay, so this is the process in my project we are following. Okay, so this is the project in my project we are following. Okay. Here I am going to provide one note point for internal future purpose. We are documenting all the review comments in a tracker called review tracker. Okay, so whatever the issues they have identified in my test cases, we are maintaining in the review tracker document. Okay, so this is the thing we need to follow in our projects. Okay, now I'm going to explain. These are the 3 review meetings. Okay, guys, it will take, I think, half an hour to 40 minutes to explain all these 3 topics. You guys are okay to extend half an hour to 40 minutes?
Sir, tomorrow, sir.
Tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, fine, guys. On tomorrow's class, I'm going to explain this review comments. But guys, don't miss these things because of, see, this is real time we are using, but every company is not going to use this review concept. So some of the companies, they are going to, so they mainly focus on processes. Okay. If they are following proper process, they are going to use these test cases techniques. Okay, don't miss this class. In interviews also, they are going to ask these questions.
Yes, sir.